And we're live.
Live and ready.
We are live. We are live.
Another wild week.
Wild week. Yep. So market is looking good. And Dabs is going to run us through a few things.
All right, let's get it started. Episode 5. Halfway there to our 10th episode. Maybe we'll do something special on the 10th one. They're going by quick. I think today's Tuesday, so we're a little like a day behind, or late, but we're really trying to get this situated, maybe more structurized for you guys. Again, this is just for us to chill, kind of have that break, like, from the job type stuff. So we get to just come in here, just chat, grab your smoke, grab your drink. You guys know what time it is. I guess let's go straight into the TA with BTC doing a ripper. Not sure. I hope not, but it looks like my charting was taking off because we were charting the parabolic move and I don't see any of it anymore. So that saddens me. But it's all right. It's all right. So where were we at last time, I think? Let's see. Wow. All this looks so minuscule compared to what? Oh, no, I think that's it right there. I think it's just so small. Some of it. Anyways, we'll go straight into it just to kind of see where we're going. All right, so we're going to start off with the higher time frames to kind of see the direction we're going. I'm going to start with BTC.
I can't see your screen yet, mate.
Oh, you know what? You know what it is I need to do this. I think, hold on. Let me see if it's working. It's working. There we go. All right.
It's there.
So I've been trying to mess with this divergence. I'm not too much of a fan of it yet. For the traders, the more you have, sometimes it can really mess with your trading. Just because you just try to overcomplicate it when sometimes you can just have like 2 or 3 that you can confirm. But either way, the more you can confirm together with other indicators, it is better for you as a trader. So I'm trying to find a little bit more. So we are definitely oversold. We need to cool off a lot. Man, let me see.
So I've got the prices of when we was last on stream.
Oh, do you? Yeah, let's see them.
So the last time we was on stream, Bitcoin was at 17,340.
Wow. 17, huh? So that's like right around here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, that could have very well been the bottom. We might have captured it on the stream because these kind of moves that happen parabolically, it's not to take in lightly. Especially this right here, Crypto Buddy. Yesterday, you're the one who brought it to my attention, but it does kind of look like a giant cup. I'm not sure what are the technicalities on like what the range of it is. Like, I don't know.
If you go to the 2-day chart, look at it in that 2-day chart.
Oh, I don't think I have the 2-day.
Or 1 day.
All right. Oh yeah, because it's a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, for those who don't know what a cup and handle is, basically you got the huge bowl, and then once you hit this peak, you have a retracement to make the handle, and then it'll usually go to the neckline, and then from there you take the measurement. Here, let me get this one for this one. Now we're gonna move it up. I'm going to change that into a solid line. So hopefully we'll keep this TA here. So the target, oh my goodness. The target's roughly like, what, 23,400, which isn't far-fetched. It hits back into these areas. So it's very plausible. It's not something that's out of the picture. And then once we start hitting that, we'll start to do the reversal patterns. One thing that this does give me vibes of. Let me just go back. Let's see. Back when we first dip, I think it was this one right here. 43. Either way, there's a lot. It's very similar to the bottom patterns that we get. So we'll get something like that, that cup and handle, boom, boom, and then the ripper. That usually does happen during the bottoms. Last time when we went to, there it is again, right here. So we go from a bleed, so from the top we bleed all the way down, and then we go into that pattern. Boom. So we're kind of seeing that again. We saw it there. I think this is one right here too. Jeez, man, I can't believe the price of Bitcoin, like that we have this in history now. We can chart it. So yeah, very similar to, yeah. So right here, same thing happened. We get a giant rejection, we get the cup, and we reverse. And this is on the daily, so that's like massive. Like those are huge moves. And if this is what we're getting down here, then prepare to start getting back into these ranges. We do have some type of support right here in the 30,000, and I think this was like a month that we traded in this 30K range before the inflation numbers came out and started to just mess with us. So yeah, that's looking really good in my eyes, crypto buddy. That was a good scope.
Thank you.
We'll see what we can trade off of that one. Um, so let's see. I mean, in a way, this is a bear flag right here. It's running off some, but on the 30-minute, you have your bottom, you got your top, and this, I mean, this is like a broadening wedge.
Yeah. So let's just talk about where we think this might go then for like the next, I don't know, week.
What's
Because
today? Today's Tuesday, so we got
I'm
a short week.
personally, I'm thinking we're going to see a dump, but
Yeah, there's. I was trying to find the CME. I'll get it next time. There's like called like BTC1 or something like that. But basically, back when the last bull rally was happening, there's something called the CME gap, which was on the weekly when the stock exchange could trade. They have like a Bitcoin stock that they trade, like it's the futures, and on Fridays it would close for the weekend. So whatever the price of, like, let's say on Friday last week it closed at like 17,000, right? And then the weekend happened and went all the way up to 20,000. So on Monday, or I guess on Tuesday for this case, when it opened up, the candle that appears on their order book is a lot higher than the one that was trading on Friday. So it creates a gap. And what people would do is whenever that gap would be created, they would just trade it. So, like in this instance, we would be looking for a short because before, and this would happen like 9 times out of 10 with this pattern, is before we could keep going up, we would have to retrace and fill in that gap. So there wouldn't be that empty gap in the order book, for say. And that's what's happening right now. We have one of those, I think, and it was at like 17,000, and now we're sitting at 20,000. Um, Man, let me see if I can find. I don't know what I just did. Oh well, yeah, I'll get it next time though, so we can start seeing those gaps. So what do you think? You said you a correction.
yeah, I think we could possibly see back down to like 19 and a half or even
Nice.
possibly 18 and a half. That's kind of what I'm looking at.
Yeah, so that would be like around this area. So this is your trading range. Let's see. Let me take this real quick. That's the pole. I mean, yeah, this doesn't have much space to run up yet until we get another breakout. So If for me, short range, maybe we might get the 22, 170 area. But like you're saying, if we get rejected, I mean, this definitely goes back into that 18,600 area, which is completely healthy, in my opinion. We do need to cool off. We've been trading on the higher range for a few days. However, it doesn't seem to be cooling off. This still shows strength. Like on the 30-minute, if you're trading this, like these would have been like long signals. It's better to get the waves, because like right here, like that would have been nice wick. But then you got out right there, this one. These are short, but the way that it's like clustered up, it shows that something big's about to happen. Usually to the upside because it's holding in the neutral zone. The neutral zone's right up here, like right the 0 0,
Hmm.
and the more it hugs it, the stronger the rally. So hugged it, hugged it, hugged it. That's three hugs already. So then I'll go to the 45. It's about to do the same thing, hit another green, but it still needs to cool off. Like this is dangerous in my opinion to start taking longs because we're so oversold or over
I've been seeing lots of things about sort of like the 25,000 target all over Twitter.
25. Let's see.
To me, that seems like quite a long shot off at the moment.
We'll see. I think the next report I think is next week, if I'm not mistaken. It's on a Wednesday, and I mean everything should be going up, or down with the inflation numbers, but market going up.
Yeah.
So this is what the 45 minute. Let me go down to the hour. Yeah, I mean it needs to cool off. It's in order. I mean it's still doing its healthy thing. It's trading sideways and upwards. We're getting the higher lows, the higher highs, like barely. But there might be one more breakout um, to the 25. Maybe not yet. Maybe in a couple weeks. But this rally shouldn't die out. This big pump that we had last week should hold us above this trading range. So now maybe in like a month, if that, we'll be going back towards the $30,000 range. Um, but right now, there's not much positions. It seems to just kind of hold it out. It looks like it's very topped off. A lot of sell signals. Um, so anybody who's in the longs, just keep your eye on it, keep them tight because Bitcoin right now does look like it wants to rally up, but it also needs to cool down. So little
So if it was to break down, where sort of are we looking at? Like, where's the major support that it has at the
the
moment?
breakdown was exactly what you were saying. The 18, based on this structure that we're in, if it gets rejected, it'll go straight down here. The thing that does suck, this is one thing I don't like about the parabolic moves, is sometimes it doesn't leave room for support on its way up because it just shoots straight up. So like, like right here, you see there's so like little small support sideways here, some sideways here. So like not much in this area, which I'm sure if we were to go back as 20,000, that was the 2018 top. We re-hit that when we rallied up to like 69,000. We hit it again on our way down. We hit it a few times on the way down and up. So there's some support at 20,000 at this point. Um, but there's a lot of support at 16,000 now. Like this is it's a great support right here. So if the price does hit, it be being held out from here because it hasn't been able to go lower than that for a while. That 15, that I remember that one was like November. Yeah, November was like the last time. Maybe yeah, that was November as well. But we haven't hit lower than that, the 15,400 since November 22nd, and it's just been rallying higher up. So very very good for the market in the future. For anybody who's been dollar cost averaging, you just got your little boost right there. So in theory, all these people, all the accumulation right here, we should be safe for now because now we're getting rallied up to the 20,000. and we should see this thing on the 20,000. So if we could imitate this, we'll do a whole bunch of sideways movement for from November to now. That's a long time to be held down, but that's how it happens, right? When the before the last rally, Bitcoin was held down for like 2 years under 10K. Like it looked exactly like this.
Mhm.
So that's it for much for Bitcoin though. It seems like we definitely need a little cool down. I just saw in the I think it was the daily. Yeah. You got to look out for this. It just hit the reds, so it's a sell off. The higher time frames are usually strong indicators. Like it doesn't like right here. Boom. There's that ghost. Remember I was telling you about that ghost play I used to do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it plays right into it. Um, so the last time we got double red as well, which man, that's been a while. Jeez, in
Triple on that.
February. Yeah, that was in February of 21. So 2 years ago was the last time we got double red. So keep that in mind with with this massive double red right now. Um, yeah, it's what how many times? Five.
Yeah, because I've had
Yeah.
quite a few people asking me about trades, and I'm just like, I don't really know what to put on right now, so I
Yeah,
haven't got anything
right.
riding.
You don't. Basically, that's one of the rules about like when you trade is being patient and waiting for the market. Even like with the rally, like for example, this rally right here from 15 or whatever, 16 to 20, or from our last stream, 17,000 to 21,000. Just because Bitcoin's trading at this range, you just have to accept that you missed out on that rally and you just have to wait it out. One thing I've learned is that opportunities always come. You just have to be patient. It might be tomorrow, it might be a week from now, but there's always going to be another opportunity for us to take, and it's better to wait it out than to try to force a play just because you missed out on a giant move per se. Last week was a great week to trade.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Both
I know
times.
we were all smashing it. So like if or when, not if, but when the market continues to do what it does, that's going to be a normal thing, right? So we've talked about doing a trading group here for the Sidekick people. We're going to probably throw out some live chats. Some of you guys may be able to follow it, and we're going to try to do it a more safer way, safe like tactics rather than trying to get in and get out, because I have like I have different trading strategies. So there's some that I'm trying to get out of a trade within 12 minutes. Um, for us, like that might not be the best because that means we're trying to get in and out versus actually taking the time, letting the market develop and doing it when it's time. Um,
Are you talking about the
so
copy trading?
yeah, the copy trading, because our I think with the copy trading count, we're just gonna keep it safe, like on the safer side of the strategy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
since we're trying to help build that one up, if we get people to copy our trades, we don't want to make people lose money. So instead of doing the higher leverage, like the degens type stuff, we're not going to.
We
We may offer that. Like I said, I do it myself. I have my own groups, so if anybody wants to follow, I'll throw it up there. But the higher leverage, that type of high risky stuff, it's risk. So if you don't have a stomach for it, I suggest sticking to the safer stuff that we're going to be doing and just building it up that way. Otherwise, you're
well,
going to wreck your account.
we could do two different things. They do offer now like a spot trading, copy trading account.
Yeah, I like spot.
So
I feel like we should do that too.
we could do some really long plays on that. Um, and then for the futures one, we could maybe have that as like a little bit of leverage on there, just not too much,
Yeah,
just so
and
people
then
can
we
dip the
can
tone.
also do for the what do you call it? I can't even think of the word right now. Um, like for the first account, instead of trading, we could do like a portfolio instead of trying to swing trade it, like for longer play. We
Yep.
could also do that. So like the coins that we talk about, we can add it to that portfolio, do TA, so we can keep up to date with how they're moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot. All
We'll
right.
get that done this week, and then we can yeah, get onto that. Maybe we can do some live trades and stuff, and in the social hour we can look at putting some on.
Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, all right. Let's move to the next one. Let's do B&B. Let's do B&B. I want to do another one, but we'll wait. So yeah, B&B was a killer. I was telling the team last week. I was like, guys, B&B's under 300. Bitcoin's moving by default. B&B's gonna go to 300, and and it did. I think when we were talking about it,
277. That's what it
oh
was
yeah,
done last
because
time.
yeah, so that's a good scalp. I'm not sure if this was the play right here. Like you see where I put 295 and it hit it. So now
Let's see, mate.
let's see. I'm gonna start with the higher time frame real quick, just to kind of see where we're heading. Yeah, it's looking very similar on all the charts. We need to cool down.
You actually got a little bit of a wind going on in your mic.
Oh, is it? Okay. Um, I'm not sure. Hopefully that fixes it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, man.
You know, some days we have those mic problems, some days we don't. All right, so for B&B, one thing that I do like is we are trading. We're bouncing off this support, which is 292 a lot. So we could take this. This is a very small play, which even this one, I'm not even sure if it would be comparable flat, just because the pole's not that big. However, if it does, let's say, play out, we're looking at a 320 target for B&B. Probably not going to happen anytime soon right now, just because we do need to cool down. But that's where the target's going to be. If it does get rejected, which, oh shoot, I don't think it's going to get rejected out of this pendant. But if it, yeah, we're looking at like 260. So I doubt that's going to happen. That's basically this would if this was to get rejected the way this formation is, that would neglect all the movement we did the last week, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. So most likely it's going to bounce up in here until it hits off and does the 330. Um, Again, this is always a positive sign for the longs whenever you get the waves closer and closer to neutral zone. So in theory, the next green one should be a lot smaller than this one, which indicates another pump, like a strong pump too, not like a pump like one of these where it just moves, but like it's coiling up, ready for a move. And even on the bottom one, this divergence, you can see how it's starting to coil up as well, like from here to here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to 45. So it's looking about the same. Just a little cool off period. Uh, yeah. See, it's funny because it wants to cool off, but it's not allowing it to. So you're getting a lot of just bounces off these. These lines are all different averages, and when they start to tighten up, it's usually like a big move. Here, when it opens up, it's starting to like hold its support. So it's definitely support, taking a lot of its support, but once again, it wants to move back up. Like the VWAMP's going back up. We're getting the red curvature going back up, and I'm sure it's going to lead into a green. Um, there's some green happening right now, so let me go into lower time frames and see what's going on. Yeah, so right now it's actually trying to rally up and break the resistance. So if we do get this, like it's going to test the 303. Um, it's either going to get rejected and try to go back down, or it's going to pass it and we're going to pump up. So that's a move we could be looking at right now. Again, there's not much trades. You could short these, like if you want to start doing that, but then that's risky as well because if the trend is to go long, then you're fighting it, and you know risky, and you don't want to risk your money when it comes to trading. Like you really want to preserve that capital and make more from it. But BNB's looking pretty good, honestly. It's looking like it wants to rally up to the 314, 320 area. So that's a good thing for Sidekick as well.
Yep. Sidekick was at, what was Sidekick at? 24 cent.
No, it's not. It's the it's like 2 pennies, but like 2 to the 100th.
Sorry, yeah, 2 cent.
I'm about to say 20. Oh man,
Two.
we're moving.
Yeah, 0.24. Yeah.
But yeah, now this rally, this is looking very bottom-ish. Like the fact that we got the this huge pump over here, we got rejected. This V line and the recovery, we got the sideways movement for a few months, and now we got this clear out breakout, and it's retesting this up here now. So like this is valid, right? So this now is technically doing like this. So that long trend right there. I don't know if you can see it. Where's the I'll change it to maybe that, and I'll make it a little bit thicker. So that right there was previously back in November. We got rejected when we tried to pump to these prices, and we haven't retested it since now. So it's been a while since we've gotten back up here. So if we get this clear breakout, we're gonna go back up to that 350, 320 area. First, I would say the 320 to be conservative to hit the target, like the trades, and then after that, continue to go up there because yeah, this is looking really healthy. If it does get rejected again, I think we're just going to go back down. I don't think we're going to get any type of dump to bring us back down to these prices because we might have seen the bottom. This is really looking like it. Once the bottom is in, it happens just like this. We get this V-shaped recovery sideways, and then a big takeoff. Like, and then that becomes like see you later type stuff. See you when I see you. So let's see. Yeah, see, we got a bottom wave right here. Just hit green. Yeah, BNB is about to try to retest this support or resistance. So if it breaks out, keep an eye out. We need to go past 305 for this to be confirmed. But yeah, BNB is looking good. And now
MATIC.
the creeper, the one that we knew was going to be a silent seeker, because this is crazy. I didn't even know it was $1 until you said something today.
It
Look
was
at that.
85 cent. 85 cent when we last spoke about it.
Yeah. I think this might have been what we were charting. Like if this was to have broken out, it would have gone to 90, roughly like 90 cents, and
Yep.
definitely hit that. So anybody who was taking that trade, this is when you take profit. So I don't know how. I think it's BitGet how it goes. The exchange I use, unfortunately, doesn't have the option for me to take profit. I have to just sell the entire position because what you have two options here in other platforms. You can either take out your initial investment, so then you let the rest of it just run off, or you close your position. Because the thing about it is, if you're able to just take out your initial and let the rest ride up, you can catch a lot more money by just leaving it open. Set a stop loss to make sure that even if, like this could have been like a stop loss, like a little bit lower than this, and you would have been able to catch all that. And again, like you could, if it ever hits to the once, like let's say you took out some profit here, let it run up, do the same thing here, take off some profit and let it run up. And that's what it's going to do. So right now it's going to test the dollar. What is that? $1.05. That's where it really needs to pass. But even, I mean, this is still crazy. The all-time high was $3, if I'm not mistaken. $3, yeah. So we're getting past, we're trying to rally up to this part, and if we can get past this rally, we'll start trading back into the 150 range, like right here. Yeah, because we haven't like where. Let me see where does that. Yeah, that's where we got to look up for, because that's been tested previously a lot of times. So yeah, once we break out of here, it's official, boys. We're going. We're gone.
Yeah, and that's Finder's never seen Matic at those prices either.
Oh, really? When did I think Sign was during the bear market, right? Like completely
Yeah,
during the bear market.
yeah. So what? It's been nearly a year now, I think. So when was a year from today? Where's that?
What's today?
There.
Let me see.
So I think he came. Oh no, he got. It was June. June he came out, I think.
June of 21 or 22.
Yeah.
June.
I think.
So here's like the June area.
Ooh. So
Yeah.
he's
So
seen nothing but gains.
yeah, I feel like he did get in because I feel like Maddox started to rally up and he was already doing good as well. So it's like perfect timing. And yeah, I mean, even this, like Matic broke out of this daily resistance like a while back in July, honestly. Um, so it's been rallying up for a while now, and yep, that's been its bottom, 70 cents, like, and we're now retesting the top. So it's looking really good. It's taken a long time for this to happen, but that's what happens. That's why I always tell people to get in, be patient, because this always happens. Like it's a given. Oh, that's funny. That's before it was here. So same thing I think across the board though. It's hard to say price predictions right now because they all need to cool off. Matic is about to hit that red dot here soon. We got 5 hours left until the daily close, and I bet you. Let's see how strong it is. It's a strong daily candle, but it's starting to curve down. Um, it's looking good. Yeah, all the higher time frames are like hitting the red dot. So, yeah, I would expect a cool down. If we can get another one of these, that's a great trade right here. We're long on those all day, without a doubt. If I see this on the higher time frames, crypto buddy, we're gonna do this regardless. Like, see on the 3 hour.
Yep.
My favorite play is the 2 hour. Like, it's just look at that one right here. Boom. The price was at 96 cents, and it ran up to $1.05. So that one was the call for the all time, and same thing here again from the bottom. And I mean that was a run up, bottom, the run up. So the 2 hours are always my favorite to play. You get some good percentages on that one. It's sometimes it takes a day or two though.
Yeah. I prefer the longer trades, I think.
Yeah, they're safer. Uh, I think that's it on the TA. Let me see what I think. I got some ETH over here. ETH is probably the same picture. ETH, I think, is going to hit like 1800, so like 1,800 here soonish. Um, yeah, it's like a massive pendant right here. I didn't mean to do that one. And then you got the overhead resistance, which is technically it's already breaking out of that. And then this is actually a pretty huge flag, which I'm not going to play the wick. I'm going to be more conservative. And I'll put it right over here. Yeah, so about there, 1729 with this one. So we'll get on stream. Yeah, ETH is my favorite. You know, I'm an ETH head. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at something along that. And then if it gets rejected, 1300. But I don't think we're getting rejected. I think we have seen the bottom. But then we might see one more rejection next week, we'll see what the word is on the street with these guys, and hopefully we can continue our rally up.
Hopefully, it'd be nice to see if that's the level now.
Yeah, like the new.
I wouldn't mind it trading sideways for a bit, to be honest.
Yeah, I like it just because it builds that support that it needs for the price. But for us, like if we want to be trading it, it's the worst. It's so hard to scout positions. Like sometimes we have to wait a day, 2 days, um, which is fine. It's all part of the learning curve because for the people that are gonna just start trading without having any discipline, they'll learn quick what their rules are gonna have to be because you lose money fast in this game. So it's very important to have discipline.
I'll but yeah, today I'll work on getting that copy trading account open.
Yeah, so let's do that. Yeah, I'll get the information on it too. We'll have the spa one. We can decide if we want to do long-term trades or if you want to do what I was saying, where we can have a portfolio that the psychic people can follow, where we're investing our money together
Yep,
and building
yeah,
a
I think
little
we can do
something
that
like
one.
that.
We can do
Yeah,
that
I
one
like
if you
the
want.
idea of that one. Yeah, one for trading. And then I think we got one more thing that we want to go into. There's some awesome news that we just got through today, actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to share your screen, actually? Because I think every time I do it, I lose my audio.
Yeah, let me
If
get
you
onto the
can, if
page.
not, I'll do it, and we'll just.
How's that? I've got to just see if I can get onto the page. And then I'll share it. Right, give me 2 seconds. Ask me to sign.
Should.
Oh, have you got it there?
Oh no, I do have it, but I think the moment I click on this one, it's gonna do it. You
Oh,
want to
okay.
experiment?
Right. Well, I'm on it. I can share it.
Okay. All right,
Here you
all
go. I'll
right,
share
all
it. Present. There you go. Can you see that?
right. Yup.
Yes.
Yup. I see that 91%. That's what I do see.
91%. And we needed 90% to make this officially a success.
That is awesome. So we did it. Another successful campaign. That's 2 for 2 right now. Um, I think right now we've gotten over 100,000 the first month.
Yep,
What are the numbers?
I think so. Yeah, so what, we're on 45, and if we go back, 45, 50, so we're 95, 96, yeah, 97,000 has been
Yeah, so
invested
close.
totally.
And like those are not small numbers. I think the investors are soon gonna digest that when they realize that that much money has been raised through the platform and it's not about tokens anymore. It's like there's people that are actually spending money to buy these NFTs that have utility behind it, and maybe that can start, forming well, I generally think that that's going to be one of the things that moves the next rally. Is going to be there's two things I think is going to do it. It's going to be this AI stuff. So look for like AI tech, blockchain technology, people that are going to have code that do this, that, the other, etc. But on the on chain, and then two is NFTs 2.0. So the NFTs 2.0, what I would consider them are the ones with utilities, the one that are no longer the JPEGs, no longer just videos. Like um, that, like helped a lot with pricing on the first rally. But this type of stuff that we're building here, I think is going to be huge for the next rally. And we're one of the first ones to be doing it. There's not many other people that are putting utility behind the NFT. They're still doing like pictures. So I'm very excited. I have a lot of FOMO for what we're doing here. 100K, like even though it's we're like what 3K short, still 100K, like that's huge. And people are gonna start soon, start seeing it. We're gonna be everywhere. They're not gonna be able to ignore us.
Well, the other thing to think about is, yeah, it's maybe 100k spent, but you know, you then have the passive income coming into these NFTs as well. So it's just getting the company started.
Yeah, I need. We got what? How many days left?
Oh, what, and this one?
Yeah,
3 days left. So we've got three
three
days left.
days.
There's still loads of NFTs left. There's 138 been minted of the $50 ones. Um, but yeah, it's a success. A success.
What? What are the other ones at?
We have 15 of the $1,000 ones been sold
Okay.
out of 50, and
Wow.
we got 6 out of the 20 for the Ultra.
Wow.
Um,
Imagine if this would have been 10. That would have been like even more elite, almost
yep,
full.
yep. Um, but the other thing that we should talk about as well, if we go back here and we go to signed. Now this campaign was a success, and oh, I like that. So the funding was sent out, it was complete, but people can still come on here and they can still mint their NFTs.
Oh yeah, that is huge. Because I feel a lot of people don't know that. That like they see that the it says complete and they just assume that it's like done.
Yeah. So, you know,
So-
we need to remember, yeah, it's just we need to get these campaigns up running, get them to the minimum amount that they need, and then, even afterwards, the NFTs can still be brought, which I don't think many people know, like you're saying.
No, I think it's just and maybe that's something that we can help visually. Like we can talk to Cost to see if he because if you go back real quick, go
Yep.
back to the um and
Sidekick
then
one.
scroll down a little bit. No, right there. So yeah, the way I mean, I think it might be changed now because I feel like before it said completed and like it was like slashed out completed. So it looked
Oh
like
yeah,
it was like done. So now, yeah, so this looks a little bit better to where it still looks like we can fund it. So yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Because yeah, I feel like before, I don't know if I'm going crazy or not. It's very possible. But I felt like it said completed like across the whole
no,
thing.
it did. It did say
Okay.
completed. But yeah, that's been changed. I think that got changed last week, and then yeah, so we are now just working on what Sign need to work on just selling the rest of their NFTs. Which is, it's good because as the platform grows, you've got that investment now, and as it grows, people will see this, and that's more investment going into the platform, meaning you can do more stuff.
Yeah. And I like
So
right that we have multiple campaigns right now that are accumulating money. It's not like just one is lenient like towards the other. Destiny World, I don't know if they're gonna redo the campaign. Um, but I know they've been doing more of the AMAs. Like how many are sold? Let's see. Because that's a huge project. Like they're gonna need a lot of funding and not just that, but probably patience. Because I don't know how much of it is fully like incorporated and complete. So
yeah, I think so 17 of the $50 ones, one of the 750 has gone. Yeah, I think these guys, like, I really like this project. I think these guys are going to probably do 2 or 3, I imagine, but like smaller funds.
yeah, that's how I would. It would probably be better that way instead of doing one bigger one. And because I feel like that was one of the hard things to digest at first was like first figuring out the ecosystem, seeing what is what does what exactly, because they have a lot. So as like people who are especially with tech, if you're investing in something like this, it may take some time to actually be able to understand what it is you're investing in.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we did it. We had them on that AMA, didn't we? And that could easily have gone on for like 2 or 3 hours, maybe.
Easily, we could have kept it going. Yeah, there was so much, and I mean,
I
even
loved it.
right there, like look at that, right? And that's they have stuff built previously. Like they've been working on this for a while now, and now they're just trying to cross like through different blockchains because they're on the Telos building over there.
Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna be redoing that. You
Yeah,
never know. In 5 days, we might see We might
A
see it.
boost. Yeah, with the rally. I'm excited to see some different type of campaigns where people are crowdfunding for like out of tech stuff. So maybe like I see on the crowdfunding platform, some people like to do games like board games. Like I'd
Yep.
love to see something like that, and I can't wait for when it does happen.
Yeah. Well, I think there's quite a few projects um, being lined up to come on here as well.
Yeah, there has been a lot of traction. A lot of people messaging the team. We're vetting them. We're making sure. We know Sasha's on it. She's not slacking. So you guys try to get one over us. Good luck. We got the top of the top. Yeah. So no, we got a lot of traction right now. So it's fun. Even myself, like there's something I want to put on it. So once I get more information on it, I'm sure we'll do a little social hour display on it. It's gonna be nice.
Fine. Oh, okay. I'm
So,
going to stop sharing. Yeah. So market's looking good. Sidekick is looking good. We have the funding. That's going to push the next wave of marketing and socials.
yep. And I mean, this is it for us. So once we start getting this, we're gonna do a lot more advertising, um, and get it out to the right folks. I know Felly is talking to a lot of higher ups. He's doing a great job with getting the word out. So once
Yeah.
we get this done, I mean, it's official. I mean, it's funded, so we got the funds ready, and we're about to phase it out. I'm excited. I can't wait for the campaign to now be over, and then I can actually have my NFT. I already have it, but
You got it.
yeah, I already have it, but the actual revenue now.
The actual money. Wasn't
All
it?
right, folks.
I think it was this week that the signed NFTs started paying out, wasn't it?
Um,
Pretty sure.
I'm not sure. Oh, I might start losing my audio. Hold on, I'm getting out of here before I start losing it. Yeah, we'll have to check with Roller. I think Roller might have the intel on that one, or
Yeah.
Ashton. I don't know if
Oh yeah, and we
Ashton's
got
in here.
oh, that's another thing. We got JumpStart.Finance coming over onto JumpStart as well.
Yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait to get more structurized with that, so we can start giving more information.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of you guys know we're like cross team. I was originally I'm still with the gangster team, but that's originally where I came from. And while we figured out what we were gonna do, I came over with the Sidekick team, and Cause has been really great with helping out with the gangster stuff. So it's been an awesome journey to try to get Jumpstart figured out. You know, we got to test it, we got to see it come out, we got to do some marketing and take that experience and just bring it to gangster. So I'm excited. And I mean, you saw what we did with these NFTs. You know, gangster show out. I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, it's already gathering funds, so
Yeah,
I'm
and I don't
excited
think
for that.
many people know about that. Like we haven't really done
Oh,
like
we
a
haven't,
full
yeah, we
AMA
haven't really
on it.
spoken about it.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
so that's a little alpha right there. It's something's
know.
being generated. For those guys that are listening. So yeah, once we get it all figured out, we're gonna do maybe something like a social hour and just highlight what Gangster is doing and what their jumpstart campaign is really gonna be towards.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably have to do an AMA on the Sidekick socials, where we'll probably get Roller on and talk about it and chat about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll probably have to get with him soon, like this week or so,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
What did you
now
say? What did you say BNB has to retest? Was it
I
305?
305 for the lower frame.
It's at
And
303 now.
let's see. Oh no, for it to break out, yeah, it's got to be 305, but it's got to break out like above it.
Okay.
So so right now, yeah, it just got rejected so far, and this is the 3 hour as well. So the 3 hour got rejected once, twice, three times. You know, the more it touches that line, the less of the rally is going to be. So I think we are going to correct here, but nothing scary, just something normal. Bring us right back to this area. We can get our longs ready um, to trade right here. and then hopefully the breakout. So yeah, no,
That's fine.
I'm waiting for that cool off. It should. It should. It just may take a couple days. But yeah, I'm waiting for this cool off because I want to get in position. Sure, we could long here, but it would have to be like lower lev in order for it to not be exposed. Yeah, because this you're still part of a rally like long in here, but you're not as strong of a rally as if you longed over here when we got the for sure breakout, and then this one as well. So this one's what I would be looking out for. Um, yeah, BNB is going to be a ripper. 305 though. If it goes past 305 and not just like wicks it, because if it wicks it, it doesn't like it's not going to be valid. It needs to form a candle above this and then rally up. So something like this, the retest, and then up.
I think. What did you say? What did you reckon it was going to go to?
If this breaks out,
Yeah,
320.
I've got it written down somewhere.
What the first has got it. So the first retest is going to be like 318, 317, but like where it wants to reach out about like 322.
Do you remember what your prediction was?
Like all time.
Yeah.
What I say like 5K.
What, for BNB?
What I say for the rally?
Yeah, you said well, you're trying to predict where it's going to top.
Let's see. I said BTC. I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah, I've got it written here.
Good, good. Because you have all of ours, right?
Oh yeah.
BTC, I said 150K, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right. BNB, I said for ETH, I was thinking 10K, 10 to 15K. What do you have written down?
You said 1 to 1.5 for BNB.
For BNB, yeah, that sounds about right.
And remember your MATIC.
MATIC, what, $10?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that's a no-brainer. Just because it hit $3 with no utility.
Yep. Right. Cool. Shall we call it there, and then we'll get back to this in a couple of days, and then we'll try and get the copy traders set up, and whoever wants to be on it can jump on it, and then
we'll send you a link because we're gonna have a referral link. You have to use an order follow our links. That's the only way it's gonna work out. For now, we're probably gonna do a bunch of just free calls. But in the future, we might change it up because if we start making serious dough, we got to start putting some value towards ourselves as well. So stay tuned.
Cool. Well, let's get out of here.
All right. Cheers. Episode 5. All done. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, let's hit it.